The UK has been facing a lot of crises in its workforce. Since the pandemic, most occupations are still not being filled. When the pandemic struck, a lot of people died, some got sick, some even got bedridden. Reason why most UK employers has been finding it extremely difficult in getting staff to pick up shifts. And even when they get the staff, it's still not enough. Aside from the pandemic, the Brexit alone has led to about a shortfall of 330,000 workers in the UK labour force. This is to show you how bad it is, right? Reason why the UK government keep on introducing various visa type to bring in skilled migrants and unskilled migrants into the UK to fill up these occupations that are in shortages, these occupations that are in high demand but have less supply. Just last year, the UK government introduced about 3 working visas for migrants to come into the UK with. Okay, so the UK government are very wise. They don't just introduce visa saying, "Oh, they're giving you this visa just to come in," but it's like a means to an end. Now there is a good news today, right? And the good news is that more jobs, new jobs have been added into UK's shortage occupation list. Prior to this, as of last year, when the skilled worker visa was introduced, there was a shortage occupation list that was released, and most of you kept on asking me, "Oh, Clara, is it only the health and care worker visa we could get visa sponsorship in? Is it only the care job we could get visa sponsorship in?" Like, you guys have bombarded me with a lot of questions. But luckily, there is a new update today released by the UK government. This is an official update, and the update is that more jobs have now been added to the UK shortage occupation list. Prior to this, we had a lot of jobs aside the health and care work, but most of you don't know it, right? Well, guess what? Now I will be telling you about these jobs that have been added into the UK shortage occupation list. And guess what? This job is not skilled. So even if you do not have a formal education, you can get jobs under this new occupation. Even if you have no degree, you can get jobs under this occupation. So this jobs is an unskilled one, and this job as jobs such as carpentry job, such as laborer job, tilers. They are looking for builders and the rest. And don't forget, I said with these new occupations, you do not need to have any formal education. That is, if you are coming into the UK or if you are looking for jobs under this new occupation, for instance, you are looking for a carpentry job or a laborer job, you do not need to have gone to the university, or you mustn't have gone to the university to obtain a degree in carpentry or in building before you secure visa sponsorship for those without this formal education to come into the UK. That is, you cannot get visa sponsorship under this job type. You cannot get visa sponsorship under this occupation. And I know that most companies now would be releasing lots of vacancies. That is, if you are a builder, laborer, construction worker, this is for you. Put an eye out for these companies that will be releasing vacancy. And yes, you can still use the website you've been using to search for care job, those websites like Indeed, and just to mention a few. So you can be using them to check for jobs under this new occupation that has been published by the UK government. And this would be in effect from April 1st. That is, from April 1st, more companies, construction companies, building companies would now be willing to hire foreign workers into the UK, into their company. So guys, this is an amazing news today. This is a very good update today. And I said, why not? I would come here to share with you guys, because I believe even if you're not a builder or a carpenter or a laborer, even if you're not a tailor, you must have 1 or 2 persons who are into these professions and who have been looking to migrate to the UK with their skill. So ensure to share this video with them so they can gain from this. I believe that getting this job henceforth will be much more easier. It will be as easy as getting a care job in the UK. That is, most websites, most job websites will be publishing vacancies under this profession. So go and try your luck. Share this video and spread the good news. Lest I forget, before you get these jobs or before you get a company willing to recruit you into the UK under the skilled worker visa as a tiler or a carpenter, you must be experienced. You must be experienced, like fully experienced. I cannot overemphasize on that. Like, it will be very funny if you come into the UK or if you get a company that will hire you and you are telling them to hire you, meanwhile you don't have the experience in being a carpenter. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, for instance, you are looking to come into the UK as a carpenter, you are looking for companies to recruit you, and you don't have the experience. Okay, so that would be like a kind of, I don't know how to put it, but that would be extremely funny. So you need, or rather you must have experiences in these occupations, under this profession, before you get a company willing to hire you. Okay, and most of you now will be asking, Clara, what are the documents we are going to need to get this job? What are the documents needed to get this job? So this job is still under the skilled worker visa. It's still under the skilled worker visa. So you see all of the documents that is attached to the skilled worker visa, the requirements that you need to get a job under the skilled worker visa is still the same you need for these ones. Okay, so this kind of job is not under a new visa, it's still in the skilled worker visa, although it's just been added to the UK shortage occupation list. So I hope that this explanation will make it very much easier for you guys to understand. I hope that you guys grasp what I'm trying to say. And if it's not very clear, leave a comment and I would be willing to answer to those questions. Okay, so guys, don't forget to give this video a very big fat like to say, Clara, you are doing an amazing job, because I know I am doing an amazing job. I keep on researching for different pathways for which you guys could come into the UK with, be it you are looking to come into the UK as a healthcare assistant, you're looking to come into the UK as a nurse, you are looking to come into the UK as a baker, or what kind of profession, name it. I would always be looking out for them. I keep on researching for them. Okay, so support me by giving this video a very big fat like. You say, Clara, you are doing an amazing job. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell, because henceforth I would take extra time to look for these jobs to bring to every one of you, my audience, so you can benefit from. Guys, you see the reason why I said I love the UK so much. This is because they keep on opening various pathways of which migrants come into their country, and guess what, coming into the country all for free. That is, if you could successfully get an employer willing to sponsor you, you don't even need to worry about paying any dime, you don't need to worry about showing any proof of fund. Your employer would take up all of these responsibilities and help you secure this visa while you come to work for them. So this is a means to an end. All right, so see you guys, bye.